Hi, everybody, and welcome back to today's episode of Facepalm Studio. And on today's IT Tuesday, we are going to be going over how to use your iPhone as a mobile hotspot and how to use that connection over onto different devices, being my iPad and my Mac. I'm going to start with those today, and you can also use this as a connection to your Windows devices, but it does work a little bit differently. So I'm going to go over that just a little bit here. But for the time being, let's just get started. Take a look. So first things first, you're going to start on your iPhone. You're in your settings menu. And if you have the personal hotspot enabled and able to be used, that is also determined by your cellular plan. So you'll want to check with your carrier to see if you have the supported speeds to be able to do this. But what you can do is you'll go to personal hotspot, and it's going to give you the information needed to be able to check this. So right now I have it set to allow others to join is turned off. So that way my iPad automatically seems to connect to it a lot. So I'm trying to prevent that. So right now it's off, but here it says personal hotspot on your iPhone can provide internet access to other devices signed into your iCloud account without requiring you to enter a password. And that's what we're going to be utilizing between the Mac and the iPad today. So when you turn this check mark on, it now gives you the options of how you're able to connect your hotspot to your devices. So I'm just going to read through this for you really quick. To connect using Wi-Fi, you will select your device's name from the Wi-Fi settings on your computer or other device, and then enter the password when prompted. Now, that does not include your iCloud devices. You can also do that using Bluetooth, which is what we're working with, the lo-fi connection for Bluetooth, or you can plug it in directly using a USB and it will automatically detect that change. So now I'm going to go ahead and screen record on the iPad. I'm going to show you guys how that connection works. Okay, so we are in the Wi-Fi settings on my iPad, and we are going to take a look at the option here for the personal hotspot. You'll see here, since my iCloud account is already set up, all I have to do is click on Nick's iPhone, and that is going to automatically link it to the hotspot. And the way you're able to tell is when you're looking at the top left-hand corner, or I'm sorry, top right-hand corner of your screen. When you're looking at your wireless settings, it's going to have the two little dots, the two little chain link to show that you're linked with your own device. And that's how your Wi-Fi connection is stabled that way. And if you want to change that or disconnect from it, you can also go you can forget it, or you can also disconnect. And in this case, I'm just going to swap back to my main network here. So that way you can tell the difference. And you'll see here the Wi-Fi symbol came back up there in the corner. So we'll go ahead and stop the screen recording. And now let's jump over to Mac and see what that looks like a little differently here. Okay. So when we're looking here on the Mac now, if you're looking over here in the top corner where you see the Wi-Fi settings, there's also the same spot here that shows for your personal hotspot. And so then you just select that, and that's automatically going to swap over to the hotspot, and you'll see the same chain link option there as well. And I'm just going to swap back over to my main network so it doesn't screw anything up. But that's going to be another quick option here to be able to show how to get that connection working on their MacBook. And this is really nice for when you're on the go. So like say if I'm working on my iPad and I'm out and about, I can just connect to my phone's hotspot really quick to be able to connect to that. Same thing with my Mac. If I need to jump on and check something really quick, my phone speeds are fast enough that I can check that stuff and not have to worry about it. So let's go ahead now, and we're going to take a look at what this looks like on Windows. Now, I don't have wireless on my Windows computer, but I'm going to just kind of show you kind of briefly what that kind of looks like. So next on our Windows computer, so when you're in your network and internet settings, you can also, if you're on a computer that has a trusted network, you can turn a mobile hotspot on from Ethernet as well, or your own wireless connection, and then that can also reach out to your other devices using a password that's preset. And that also goes on the iPhone as well. You can choose a preset password to be able to select as your main network option. So in this case, I don't have wireless on this computer right now, so I can't choose and show you guys that. But this is the menu that you would go to add those settings if you were to do so, to be able to add an additional network. So that's going to be where I'm going to leave things off today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And if you would like to see me try to connect to a Windows computer, make sure you leave it in the comments below when you go to subscribe to Facepalm Studio. If you have any questions for me or for the channel that you would like to ask on Facebook and Twitter, feel free to go ahead and leave them over here, one of these. And if you have any other questions for me, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Until next time, guys, keep creating, save the pain from those facepalm moments, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.